Hello there and welcome back. In this video we are going to talk about requests cache. So let's install it. Requests cache. So requests cache is going to allow you to cache different type of HTTP requests, and you also need to install requests here as well. And first what we would like to do is to create a demo. So if we go and visit http://bin.org, this is going to give you a simple service that allows you to issue different requests, and you could say that you want a delay for the GET requests of 2 seconds, and basically this is what we are going to use to demo this. So for example, if we import the requests module and go ahead and create the for loop I in range 10 and issue the requests get and reuse that HTTP address and specify the URL equals this one. Then let's just print it. If we were to execute this should take around 20 seconds. So Python demo.py. So first request has 2 seconds delay, second has also got 2 seconds delay, and so on. So you can see that it's about 20 seconds. Now if we import the requests cache and say that we use the requests cache install cache and demo.cache, and we would like to use the backend as SQLite. Now what happens is the following. So the first one takes 2 seconds and the rest of them is served from cache. So we can immediately see basically the results. Now if I open up the DB browser for SQLite and open a database, let's go to the desktop, request cache, and demo.cache. What you see here is that we have 2 tables. We have the responses, and here what we can see is that we have an entry for that specific request URL. And if we rerun this once again, we will have a 3-second delay, and basically then this one should be updated. So open database, demo cache, browse table. We have the new entry for the caching mechanism. And if we go ahead and use basically the prompt, so Python, let's import these two and install the cache and get the response. What you will see is that the response is already populated, and if we dir the properties, we should be able to find the from cache property. So response from cache, and it is true. So for the request, what we can also do is to specify a cache timeout. So cache timeout is going to be able to tell the cache how long it should keep the responses. So for example, timeout equals 10 seconds. And that should mean that any request against the same URL is going to be served from cache by the next 10 seconds, and after that a new request is going to be issued. And that was all I wanted to show you. What you can also check is in the user guide. So here are the official here is the official documentation, and it allows different backends. So you could use SQLite, Redis, Mongo, GridFS, Dynamo, file system, or even the memory. So if you don't specify a backend, by default it is going to use the memory, and you are limited by your memory capacity. And technically that was all I wanted to show you in this video. See you in the next one.